Hey, well, I am live as I'm recording this with the myth, the man, the legend. That is Magic Moss. How you doing, my dad?
Okay, David. Okay.
Fantastic. I'm visiting my dad today, just checking how he is and everything. And you've been back off your holidays,
Yeah.
and I thought we haven't had a little bit of a natter for a while about the Wolves.
What do you mean? We had a natter the other day.
Well, like here, like on here.
Go on, then go
So
on.
I thought we'd just log on, and we got oh look, Giuseppe's here, look, and he's saying hello to us both. It's Giuseppe, and he's here saying hello. So we're doing a bit of an impromptu get together and chat, and as it's like the mid-season, well, not mid-season, as it's kind of like the international break, I thought it'd be a good opportunity for you to talk about how you think the season's going so far, Dad. So, how do you think it's going so far?
Okay. You're going all right, David.
Okay.
I think he's getting it all sorted out, eh?
So, yeah. Well, I mean, like, what do you think of? We've got 8 points from the first 8 games. Been a tough start, isn't it?
Well, yeah, I mean, then put him in the deep end, David. He just, the other rookie manager just left and he just jumped in. He's got to sort them out, and I think he's doing okay at the moment. So let's hope he keep on going and get a couple of more players in. We'll be all right.
And Dad, the one game at home we've won this season, you weren't there.
Well, typical.
It's typical, Dad. I'm going to tell you something now, right? This lad. This lad here.
Who's the lad?
You're
the
lad. I'm the lad. You're the dad, right? Okay.
Well, that's better.
Julie's saying hi to us as well.
Who?
Julie.
Julie.
A big fan. A big fan. He said, "Oh look, Andy's saying, did I tell my dad Steve Bull was coming on last Monday?" No. You saw that Steve Bull came on the Extra Time show?
Yeah.
You didn't know before, did you?
No.
Didn't know. Anyway, Dad, so fact of the matter is, this is a true story. The two Leicester games where we won 4-3, the one where we were 3-0 down at half time, he was on his holiday and we won 4-3.
Do you want me to stay away as I want?
No, we don't want you to stay away. The Rotherham game where we won 6-4 in League One, he was on holiday. The Man City game where we beat them 2-1, this thingy, he was on holiday.
That'll be what me to stay away.
But the good thing is we got back from that game, and it was a replay on Sky on Now TV, so he got to watch the whole game back, knowing we'd won.
So I wasn't in the rain.
You weren't in the you weren't in the rain, but you've done some singing in the rain, haven't you, Dad?
Well, I love singing.
We haven't noticed, Dad, that you like singing. I don't think anyone's noticed that you've liked singing.
I can't remember all the words now. I do have trouble.
You're a bit like Les Dawson. You get all the words, but not necessarily in the right order. When he used to play the piano.
I like it.
You're like, I like it. I like it. Anyway.
Who sang that now?
Is it the Hollies?
No.
Who sang I Like It? I don't know. I'm trying to think. Anyway, Dad, 8 games in, 8 points, beating the champions Man City.
Yeah, well,
getting what did you think about the Villa game?
Well, they kept them out, didn't they? That was a good side. Villa and Wolves did well to control them and all that sort of thing. They worked together as a team. And I thought JCR, right? So
JCR? I mean Jose?
Jose, yeah.
JCR.
I like him, I do. I think he's a good goalkeeper. I know he makes a few mistakes, but that's what he's there for. Nobody's perfect. But he made a good save at the beginning, he kept winning the game. So.
He did make a good save at the beginning, but it was a save that I think he should have made. At the
I agree with that. Yeah.
You agree with me, Dad?
Yeah,
You're agreeing with me.
He should have been saved. I understand what you were saying, but he could have. Anyway, carry on. Go on.
So, Dad, who's your player of the season so far that you've been really impressed with?
What did I tell you about Pedro Neto?
What did you tell me about
Pedro Neto? When he was injured, I told you before then, I told you he was a good player, and he proved himself as a good player. He was injured, wasn't he?
He was, Dad. He was.
I knew to like Bonanza, but he's got off a little bit. So
He's not gone off. He's in
I
Greece.
like Pedro Neto, and I told you when he was injured before everybody was wronging Wang down as well. And I said he was a good player.
Dad,
I should have been manager.
Dad, you know what? You know what? People need to listen to you. Because he said about Pedro, and you said about Wang, you like Wang.
Yeah, and he's proved himself, doesn't he?
Oh, Brian Burton said it was Freddie and the Dreamers.
That's right, Freddie and the Dreamers. Yeah.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah. Hold on. And Jerry and the Pacemakers sang the song I Like It. So which one was it? Freddie and the Pacemakers or Freddie and the Dreamers? Jerry and
it was Freddie and the Dreamers.
Freddie and the Dreamers.
I think so. Yeah.
Neil Lewis is saying, "Hey up, Magic. How you doing?"
I'm okay. Yeah.
How you doing, Magic Man? People are just cottoning on that we're on. Wolves F1 says Pedro Neto is hot. That's how many of the biggest EPL clubs are chasing him. They can chase him, but he's too quick for them.
Well, I hope so, Dave.
We ain't letting him go in January, are we?
No. We've got to keep our best players.
We do, Dad. We've got to kick on him.
If they want to get in the top number one, they've got to keep the best players.
Number one, Dad.
Number one, yeah. Why not?
Dad, you don't think
Wolves used to be number one?
In
the 50s and 60s, they used to be beating Liverpool and all the rest of them. Bloody right and all that. I ain't going to go down that line, but I'm just saying, why not come with number one? They got a good crowd. They got a good. I think we've got a decent, good manager.
You like Harry O'Neill?
Well, I like the last one, but he didn't do any good.
Well, he did. Then he left.
He kept me in, but I mean,
he threw his rattle out the pram, didn't he? And he left.
Yeah, well,
and he's gone. Anyway, Dad, he's changed to a back five from a back four. Do you think that's made a difference?
For that match day, well, you're going to keep it like that. I don't know.
Do you think there's a place for both systems?
Yeah, he can play what he thinks the best day. He knows what he's doing. I hope best five for some matches and fours and threes. He got to do. Oh yeah, manager. It's up to him. He knows what he's doing. I think.
Jazza wants to talk to you, mate.
Who?
Jazza. He says, FC Estres Pewter fan here. So amazing to see our top academy prospect, Pedro Neto, thriving where he belongs to be.
What do you say?
I think he basically, FC Pewter, from what he's saying, is where he was an academy prospect, Pedro Neto. And it's great to see that he's doing so well in the Premier League.
Is that where he come from? Huh?
Yeah. Brian says you need to apply for a job with Fosun so we can keep Neto.
Oh.
You keep him, wouldn't you, Mr. Chairman?
Yeah, yes, certainly would.
Mr. Chairman. Anyway, we've got something exciting to tell you guys. We do.
Do we? What's that?
We do. So, this young man here, Magic Man himself, the man, the myth, the legend that is Magic Moss. Here he is.
Oh.
You're going to be coming, Mr. Magic. He is officially one of the assistant coaches for the Always Wolves team.
Oh, no, I'm not.
Oh, yes, you are.
No.
Yes, you know you are.
I was a corporal, bro. I'm vice captain.
You're you're not a vice captain. You're assistant manager to manage.
Oh, assistant manager. Bro.
Yeah, so you're basically going to be there.
Do we get paid?
Dad, you get a hearty handshake.
That's all right.
And you can shout, tell us all off.
That'll do.
But the Content Creators Cup is taking place this Sunday. As Mr. Magic Man himself is going to be there as the coach, assistant manager of the Always Wolves FC team.
Is that right?
We're in Group A against, in Group B against Wolves staff, who are one of the favourites. Wolves Foundation, who are one of the favourites. Fancast,
how long does the football match last?
Well, you're going to find out at the thing. You're not playing. You're going to be able to tell us off. Anyway, what I want to say is that if you want to go, it's at the Wolves Academy. If you've ever wanted to go there, it's going to be indoors as well, inside the Academy Dome, where the players train and stuff like that. We've got up to 150 spectators tickets. There's already nearly half been sold. All you need to do is go on to the Just Giving page, which I'm going to show you in a second. and you can come down and join us. So, like, as you can see down here, Harry Gill, for example, he has bought a ticket. Ryan's bought his tickets for all of these people. You just need to put the word ticket in your name, and there's loads more as well. I do want to say a big thank you to Simon N, by the way, who's donated £200 of his own money just to the cause. And we're nearly on £1,000. We're trying to raise money for the Wolves Foundation, who do so much good. The foundation raises funds for children, young people, and adults within the community to be healthy, active, and competent, and able to determine and achieve their own aspirations. And their mission is to enhance people's lives using the strength of Wolverhampton Wanderers Football Club. And basically, this help. They have to raise their own money, the foundation. So even if you can't get a ticket, maybe you'll little donate, because all the Wolves content creators are all getting together. There's 8 teams in this tournament. 7-a-side tournament. It's going to be competitive, but it's going to be fun and nice and friendly as well. And you can come and watch us take part in the tournament, get to meet this man as well, and all the other content creators. And Dad, it don't matter where you go. Listen,
I agree. Go on.
And I'm going to tell you something in a minute. So, like, let's just stop sharing. So maybe you'll get a ticket and come and join us. It starts at 4 o'clock.
What was that chap in I met in Falmouth?
The Falmouth, yeah, and his wife. You met him in Falmouth. It starts at 4 o'clock and it runs till late. You get lots of support coming down. So hopefully you can come and watch. Now, tell them the story about what happened the other day with the man in the van.
Have I got to go down that way? I went to Asda and I was coming back and I was talking to a couple asking me how I was, and they were doing the road down by way, and a chap in a big white van come dashing by, and he pulled up. He said, "Well, Magic, how are you? I love you, and my wife loves your singing." And that's how it went on. But he was a lovely fella. He got Nuno on his arm, and he got all tattoos of the Wolves and everything. He was a lovely fella. He was pleasant, jolly chap, just like myself.
Just like yourself, Dad.
Well,
and then you were down.
Life's too short, Dad. You got to look after you while you can. You might take a trial run.
No, and get this. He was on holiday down, and he was in Falmouth. What happened? Where were you?
I went into, I think it was Boots. I went to get me a paper, like I always get a paper, and read all the good news, all bad news. And this fella says, hey, Magic Moss is out. So anyway, the lovely couple. I think his name was, I forget, I can't remember his name. He was a fella. Nice.
And he was with his wife, wasn't he?
He was with his wife. He was a very pleasant fella. But I think he lived in Falmouth or Cornwall down there. But
Truro he lived.
Truro, that's where he lived. But he used to live in Wolverhampton, but he went down there 40 years ago. So he's probably a Wolves fan, and he checks on the Wolves all the while. And I think it's a Dave. What is the podcast or something? What do you call it? Podcast.
Podcast. Anyway, we had that one time that you were in Merrill having a cup of tea.
I was having a cup of tea.
And you got someone come and talk to you. You like it when people say hello to you, don't you?
I said, do I know you? Do I know you from work or something? She says, no, I see you on that pad cap. Or
the pad cap.
What do you call it?
Oh, Dad, you packed me up. The pad cap. The podcast.
Oh, it's the podcast.
The pad cap.
Oh, go on.
I love it, Dad. Anyway, guys, get on and donate on the links in the description below for the content creators. If you can't come, maybe you'll drop a donation. It's all else for raise money for good cause. Magic's going to be there all afternoon. I say four. You know you are, Dad. 4 till 8. Sensational Stan is also assistant coach.
Yeah. He's a nice chap.
You're going to see. We've got Manny playing for us as well. We've got Paul Diogo Mansell's playing as well, and we've got all the guys from all the other great Wolves channels that are going to come down, and they're playing in their team, so you'll meet some of them as well. So it's going to be a good day.
Any Wolves players coming?
There might be. We'll see. Although technically, because Bully's been on the channel now, I could have him in my team, couldn't I?
Who?
Because Bully been on the channel, he qualifies now, doesn't he?
I don't know.
Yeah, they've got to be on the channel or be related to the channel stuff. It's going to be good anyway. Links in the description. Starts at 4 o'clock, runs till late. You're going to have a good time and hopefully raise money for a good cause. Dad, final questions. If there's anyone got any questions, but I've got a question for you. Are Wolves going to stay up this season?
Definitely, yes.
Where do you think we're going to finish now?
Well, top 10 will be all right. But I think
you're going for top 10?
Yeah, let's hope so.
So you're going 10th?
Hey?
You're going 10th?
That'll do. I don't care as long as they stay in the Premier League. That's what I want them to do. And I think they will do.
What about win the FA Cup?
Oh, we'll win the FA Cup. We sing "Bye with Me." And then
Bye with me.
Awesome.
No, that's a different thing. You mean abide with me?
Abide with me.
Have you got a song for everyone to
Have I got to sing? Have I got to sing a song again? Oh dear me. The young ones
and the flipping old ones
shouldn't be afraid to live and love. I've got to get it wrong. Darling, we're the young ones and the flipping old ones. I shouldn't be afraid.
I think you should have picked another song, Dad.
I'll pick one. You never felt. Oh no, I'm gonna
sing in the blues.
Cause I never thought
that I'd ever lose your love, babe.
You got me singing the blues. The moon and stars no longer shine. The moon is gone, I thought was mine. There's nothing left for me to do but to cry over you. My darling wife, I'll miss her.
We do. We miss her ever so much. She's there in
the
background.
Wolves are going to win, yeah. Well, we ain't playing now, aren't we?
No.
England are going to beat the Aussies then.
Mr. Jarrett Things wants to know when the record comes out, Dad.
Okay.
I keep saying I'm going to get it down and recording studio. Thanks, Andy, for the $1.99. I appreciate that. We'll get a cup of tea with that or something. But I hope to see some of you at the Content Creators Come. At the Content Creators Cup at the weekend, and I know Mom would be really proud that we're doing this to raise money for those in need.
Dementia and everything, heart disease and people who.
They do a lot of good with Alzheimer's and stuff like that. They do some for old people with learning, with memory problems. They do things for kids. They do things for disabilities. So to be able to do something positive, I know Mom would really be really proud of us, and I really thank everyone for getting involved. Carl's going to be there Sunday. Look, he's already bought his ticket.
Who's Carl?
Carl, he's going to be there on the weekend. Anyway, guys, we've rattled on. I just thought it would be nice to do a little bit of something with Magic. Final word.
Look after yourselves and everybody else.
Look after yourselves and everyone else. So from me and Magic to you and your families, lots of love. Always
keep on smiling.
Keep on smiling.
When you're smiling.
When you're smiling.
The whole world smiles with you. When you're crying.
When you're crying.
You bring on.
What we like. Anyway, God bless you all. Always Wolves.
Look after yourselves, everybody.
Yep.
Bye.